Alright. Daru sits in front of me, waiting impatiently for Ferris to bring our order.
ダルよ。D メールについてどう思う？
Yeah. I remember the cornucopia, I think. Is it that it never had the cornucopia, or that the cornucopia was always there? I can't remember. Same with Oscar Mayer wieners. See, and I remember a cornucopia. Like, am I being brainwashed? Are we all in a simulation? Never ever, Nero? None of them? Daru, what do you think about D-mail?
すごいような、すごくないような。
It's cool, but it's kind of lame at the same time.
すごくないと思った理由は？
What's lame about it?
フェイリスタンとのライネット勝負の結果を改変できなかったお。
I couldn't use it to win my Reynet match against Ferris. Sengoku cosplay? So you want to cosplay as a warrior from the Sengoku period? Alrighty, Mayushi will work extra hard to have something for Winter Kamima. I know you'll be popular with the girls. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Mayuri, don't tell me you plan to sell me out to the enemy. Now that's a selfish reason.
何度かの実験で分かったが、D メールの精度はまだ信頼できるレベルには達していない。
As our experiments have shown, D-mail still hasn't reached a reliable level of precision.
運の要素が絡んでくるのは装置としては欠陥だ。もっと送り手側がコントロールできるようにならなければ、実用性が低いままのガラクタに終わる。
A true time machine must remove luck from the equation. The phone wave is useless unless we can somehow give the sender more control. For starters, there's a problem of how I'm the only one who can recognize the changes. Without my special power, we wouldn't even be able to check the results of the experiment. Ridiculous.
確かに結果出てないよな。ロト6当てるって件はどうなったん？
Yeah, we aren't getting results. What about the Lotto 6?
保留中だ。
Pending. Although it was Rugiko's mistake that cost us the prize, he wouldn't have been in a position to make that mistake if I hadn't asked him to buy the ticket in my stead. Why did I do that? It's as if Steins guided the money away from my grasp. No, I need to think positive. No, I need to think positive.
この法王院京馬ともあろう男がこんなところでつまずいていられるものか。俺は諦めたりはしない。なぜなら俺がマッドサイエンティストだからだ。
Hoin Kiyoma will not let this keep him down. I won't give up, for I am a mad scientist.
言葉の意味はわからんが、とにかくすごい自信だ。
I don't understand what you're saying, but you sure seem confident about it.
あの電話レンジカッコ仮で、ゆくゆくは人間を、それも過去ばかりでなく未来にも向けて送り出すことができるように改良する。改良してみせる。いや、改良しなくてはならないのだ。
Someday we will improve the phone wave so that it may be used to send things not only to the past, but also to the future. We'll improve it. No, we must improve it.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択なのだからな。
This guy. Oh my god, Okabe. For that is the choice of Steins Gate. Mwahaha. A time machine? Ferris is standing right next to me. Where the hell did she come from?
おのれフェイリス、盗み聞きとは卑劣な。
Damn you, Ferris. Eavesdropping is cowardly.
何言ってるのにゃ。京馬の声が大きすぎて店中に響き渡ってたにゃ。
Yeah, but can you find legal documents on the internet? What do you mean? Your voice is so loud it echoes through the whole store, yeah. What? No. Once again, I leak classified information concerning the future of mankind.
アイスコーヒーとアイスティーと猫マンマお待たせしましたにゃ。
Here's your iced coffee, your iced tea and cat food. Thanks for waiting, Nyan. Daro's order of cat food is one of this maid's Maid Cafe's specialties. It's not the usual miso over rice, it's a stylish risotto instead. It's one of Daru's favorites, and it's actually pretty tasty. Ferris places the iced coffee in front of me.
ミルクとかむしろは入れますかにゃ？
She sounds like she's saying meow. You want milk and syrup, Nyan?
断る。
Never.
そんな京馬には全部入れちゃうにゃ。脳には適度な糖分が必要にゃ。
If Kyoma's gonna be like that, I'll pour it all in, yeah. You need sugar for your healthy brain, Nyan. Despite my refusal, Ferris pours all of the milk and syrup into my glass.
にゃんにゃんにゃんにゃ。
Then, speaking some nonsense incantation, she mixes my iced coffee with straw. The whole time she stares straight into my eyes.
出た。これぞフェイリスタンの秘技。目を見て混ぜ混ぜだ。
There it is, Ferris Stan's secret technique, eye contact, mix mix. Oh my god. Daru starts explaining in excitement.
普通ならドリンクをこぼさないようにするだけでも大変なはずなのに、フェイリスタンはそれを平然とやってのける。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
Oh my god. Most maids can't do it without spilling a little, yet Ferris Stan makes it look easy. That's why I love her.
この秘技によりフェイリスタンはメイクインにおける人気ナンバーワンメイドとして君臨しているのだ。
It's because of the secret technique that Ferris reigns supreme as May Queen's #1 maid. The iced coffee in the glass changes from black to brown. Damn, she's dragging me into her pace again. Next, Ferris performs the same secret technique on Daru.
フェイリスタン、ありがとうございます。美味しくいただきます。
Thank you, Ferris. I'll be sure to savor it. He bows deeply, such a polite man. I take a sip of my iced coffee. Its bitterness and sweetness flow down my throat. When I look up, I see Ferris standing next to me, her silver tray in front of her waist.
なんだ。何か用事か。
You need something?
続きを聞かせるにゃ。
I want to hear the rest, Nya.
京馬とダルにゃ面白そうなお話してたにゃ。タイムマシンがどうとかって。
Hyoma and Daru Nyan were having a little chit-chat, Nya. Something about a time machine.
フェイリス、とっても聞きたいにゃ。
Ferris really wants to hear, Nyan. She gives me a babyish look with upturned eyes. But I firmly reject her.
極秘事項だ。部外者には明かせん。
It's top secret, not for outsiders.
さっき店中に響き渡るぐらい大声で話してたのはどこの誰にゃ。
And whose big mouth let the whole store hear, Nya?
だ、
あるにゃ。フェイリスに教えてほしいにゃ。
Tell Ferris, Daru Nyan. She's targeting Daru now. Don't underestimate him, Ferris Nyan Nyan. Daru is my most Daru is my most trustworthy right-hand man, the wizard-class super haka. He won't be tricked into divulging classified information. Bro. Okabe, it's Ferris and Daru. Are you sure about that?
実はメールを過去に送れるっていうすげえマシンを作ったんだ。
Ferris is very
主
smart,
に
yeah.
僕が。
We built an amazing machine that can send emails to the past. I did most of the work, of course. And he's broken. Women are scary.
それってつまりタイムマシンってことにゃ。
Is that a time machine, yeah?
そういうことになるかな。
I guess you could say that.
タイムマシンを作ったなんてすっごいにゃ。フェイリスはダルニャンの頭の良さにキュンキュンしそうだにゃ。
Wow, you're awesome, Nya. Your big brain makes my heart race, Nyan.
マジで困ったな。うへうへ。
You mean it? And now I'm embarrassed. Dumbass, what's with that grin?
フェイリスはタイムマシンに乗って時間旅行するのが夢なのにゃ。
There's dreams of going on a journey through time, yeah. Literally, though, Kelnick.
連れてってあげるよ。
I'll bring you along someday.
だる。安請け合いするな。
Daru, don't make promises you can't keep.
ところで昔から疑問だったんやけど、時間ってどんなものなのかにゃ。
By the way, it's been bugging me, but what is time anyway, Nya?
何
What?
よく時間を川に例えて過去から未来に向かって流れてるとか言うにゃ。
Time is often compared to a river, Nya, flowing from past to future.
でも本当にそうなのかにゃ。
But is that really how it is, Nya?
もし川の流れだとして過去と未来に挟まれた現在はどこにあるのにゃ。それは点なのか線なのか、そもそもどこから
I'm
ど
just
こま
reading
でが
it.
現在なのにゃ。
She says it perfectly because she's trying to be a cat. She's a cat girl. That's what Ferris is. She's a cat girl, okay? But I could be a cat, yeah. If time is a river, then where is the present? Yeah. Is it at a point? Is it a line? Where does the present begin and end? Yeah.
そういえば漠然とイメージはあるけど
I mean, I am a
真面
cat
目に考え
mom.
たことはないな。
Now that you mention it, I only have a vague concept of time. Never gave it any serious thought.
現在は川の上に浮かぶ葉っぱだ。それは過去から未来へと流れに沿って動いていく。
The present is a leaf floating on the river. On the river, it moves along with the flow from past to future.
そんじゃその葉っぱに全ての人間が乗ってるって考えればいいのかにゃ。死んだら葉っぱから落ちるってことになるのにゃ。
So are you riding on that leaf, Nyan? When you die, do you fall off, Nyan?
そういうことだろう。その葉っぱのある地点より川の上流は過去、下流が未来と定義できる。
You could say that. All points upstream from the leaf are the past, downstream the future.
ふにゃー。でもその葉っぱは人間にとっての現在にゃ。
But is that leaf the only present for humans, Nyan?
というと
Meaning?
人間が時間に単位を作って観測してるから葉っぱは現在だってわかるにゃ。けど
Humans make units to define and observe time, which is how we know this leaf is the present.
例えば全宇宙すべての生き物が絶滅しちゃった世界だと現在を観測できる存在がいなくなっちゃうと思うのにゃ。
But if every living thing in the universe went extinct, nothing would exist to observe the present, yeah. Like you said, Nero, she's fucking smart.
その場合どこが現在になるのにゃ。
In that case, where would the present go, yeah?
神様とか宇宙の意志とかが観測するんじゃね？
Wouldn't something like God or the will of the universe observe it?
じゃあもしその神様が4次元的存在だとしたら過去にも未来にも自由に生きることになるにゃ。
But what if God is a four-dimensional being who can freely move through time, yeah?
おう
He's like, what?
その神様の現在が基準になるならフェイリスたちの現在も過去方向に行ったり未来方向に行ったりしないとおかしいにゃ。
If God is the one who decides the present, then won't our present move with him, yeah?
むむむ。
This is hard.
つまり現在は観測者の主観に委ねられると言いたいのか？
So what you're saying is that the present is subjective to the observer.
もしそうなら過去と未来も主観次第になっちゃうにゃ。
If we go with that assumption, then the past and the future also depend on the observer, Nyan.
もしタイムマシンでフェイリスが1週
You
間
don't just
前に
fucking
タイ
rule
ムトラベ
Akiba
ル
and
したと
play a
したら
Ferris character all day
今
long
日
with
や
no
ダルニャンの
brains.
現在とフェイリスの現在は1週間ずれちゃうにゃ。
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I've noticed that Mayuri and Ferris both talk about themselves in third person like this. If Ferris were to use a time machine, become Ferris's future, you know? If Ferris were to use a time machine to travel back 1 week, then Kiyoma and Daru-san's present would become Ferris's future, yeah. Oh god, this hurts my head. What? Ah!
そういえばそうだな。
I guess that makes sense.
だとしたらそのズレは葉っぱだとどうやって表現するのにゃ。
So how does that leaf model reflect that difference? Yeah. Neither Daru nor I has the answer to that. Perhaps nobody has an answer, just like the collapse of causality thing that Kurisu mentioned. Does that mean that time machines and time travel are impossible after all? But CERN's jellified test subjects physically traveled as far back as 1921.
そもそも観測者の主観に委ねられるなら時計は関係なくなっちゃうのにゃ。
Anyway, if everything depends on the observer, then clocks are meaningless, Nyan.
楽しい時間は早く過ぎるし、辛い時は時間が過ぎるのが遅く感じるにゃ。つまり主観だと時間の流れは変動しちゃうにゃ。
Fun times fly and hard times drag, Nya. In other words, the flow of time changes depending on your point of view, Nyan. I mean, time doesn't ever actually change. It moves at the same pace. It's just your perception of it changes.
そういえばさ、年を取るにつれて時間の流れって速くなってるような気がするよな。
Speaking of which, as you grow older, it feels like time starts to flow faster, doesn't it?
ジャネの法則だな。
Janet's law? What the fuck is that? A perspective on the passage of time proposed by psychologist Janet. For some reason, as one ages, time seems to pass more quickly. For example, 1 year is 1/7 of a 7-year-old's life, but only 1/70th of a 70-year-old's life. By this reasoning, the subjective length of time is inversely proportional to age.
とまあ、フェイリスはたまにそんなことを考えてるのにゃ。だから安易に時間を川の流れに例えるのはちょっと違うような気がするのにゃ。
Ferris thinks about this stuff sometimes, yeah. I think time might not be as simple as a river, Nyan.
考えれば考えるほどこんがらがってきたわな。
Yeah, the more you think about it, the more complicated it gets. The strict definition of time, similar to the question of where is the self, is one of humanity's internal questions. Countless renowned scholars have left this question unanswered. I mean, so the fuck does the anime, holy shit. I don't know if you were here when I said it, Nero, but I finished watching Steins Gate Zero with my boyfriend this morning because I didn't want to wait a whole week to watch the rest of it because we'll have a guest for the next 2 weeks. So I can't watch it when he gets home from work with him. And I was like, I need to know how this ends. But while watching it, like I almost cried twice yesterday and twice this morning. Mostly because of the emotional stuff and not necessarily the brain stuff. But, yep, it does that. There's no way amateurs like us can answer it. But there's one thing I can do. God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
にゃにゃ。
Nya-nya.
案ずるな。俺たちが開発するタイムマシンはそういう哲学的であったり物理学的考察など関係なく時空跳躍を可能にしてしまうのだな。そうだよな、ダル。
Gotcha. Daru looks like just so done with everything, and Ferris is like, what? Fret not. Though physics and philosophy may deny us, our machine has made time travel possible. Am I correct, Daru?
そうそう、そういうこと。
Yeah, that's right.
にゃー。開き直っちゃったにゃ。
Yeah, it looks like you guys have kicked reason to the curb, yeah.
でもダルニャンたちの作ったタイムマシンフェイリスも使ってみたいにゃ。ダメかにゃ。
But Ferris wants to use the time machine too, yeah. Can I please?
まあ僕の権限ならフェイリスタンにも使わせてあげなくもないよ。
Sure, I'll let you use it as much as you want, Ferris.
本当かにゃ。約束だにゃ。
Really, Nya? Then it's a promise, Nya.
ダル、勝手なことをほざくな。
Daru, don't decide things on your own. Ferris springs up with joy and hugs Daru's rotund body. That's all it takes to make Daru look like he's died and gone to heaven. Daru loves his Ferris, let me tell you. After killing some time at May Queen, I leave Daru and head back to the lab. The only person there is Mayuri. She's working on a costume.
マユリよ、今のお前の姿はまるで内職で夜鍋しているようだぞ。
I have a question. Mayor, you're like a housewife burning the midnight oil to bring a little more money home.
夜鍋って何？夜にお鍋を食べるの？
Midnight oil? Are we eating? Sigh, kids these days.
ちなみにね、マユシーはコスでお金は取らない主義なのです。
Besides, maybe she doesn't charge for her costumes. Seems like she understood the rest of what I said. Okay, but think about it. In the whole series, Mayuri is actually the smartest of them all. It was just a joke anyway.
趣味は趣味のままがいいもん。それにね、自分の作ったコスを誰かに着てもらうだけで幸せなんだ。
Daru's the perv. Hobbies should just be hobbies, you know? It makes me happy to see someone wearing a costume I made.
将来は服飾デザイナーにでもなるのか？
Do you want to become a designer? Come to think of it, Mayuri has never talked about her future.
それは無理だよ。
No way, it's too hard.
だったら将来の夢は何だ？ちなみに俺は世界の支配構造を打ち崩すことだ。
Then what is your dream? Mine is to destroy the system and plunge the world into chaos.
マヨシーはとりあえずね、このラボでのんびりやっていきたいな。
Mayushi just wants to keep hanging out in the lab.
何？生涯ラボ面宣言か？その志の高さは買うが、このラボは採算度外視なのだ。飯は食っていけないぞ。
What? You want to be a lab mem forever? I appreciate your enthusiasm, but this lab has no interest in profit. You'll always be hurting for food.
ねえねえ、オカリン、ラボ面6人になったね。こんなに増えるなんてね、マユシーは思ってもなかったよ。
You know, Ocarine, we have 6 lab mems now. Isn't it amazing? Mayushi never expected we'd grow this big. That's a sudden change in topic. Pardon me, and for some reason she's puffing out her chest in pride.
マユシーが人質になった甲斐があったかも。
It's all because Mayushi became your hostage.
いいな。断じていいなだ。我がラボに集った者たちは全員、この俺の策略によりまんまとラボ面にさせられた連中に過ぎないのだからな。
Holy fuck, Ocarine. Jesus Christ. No, that has nothing to do with it. I tricked every last one of you into joining with my masterful manipulations. I'm not muhahaing. That he did it just fine.
そういう言い方は良くないと思うな。それにね、マユシーはまんまとさせられてないよ。
Oh yeah, she knows. You shouldn't say things like that. And besides, you didn't trick me.
あ、そうだったな。お前は自分からこのラボに来たのだった。
He did it way better than I could do it, okay? He's the mad scientist here, not me. That's true. You came of your own volition. She joined the lab without my ever asking. When she appeared in the doorway and offered to join, I thought she was a goddess sent from heaven. Aw.
ねえ、オカリン？
Ocarine?
オカリンはこれからもマユシーのこと人質にしておいてくれる？
Can Mayushi still be your hostage? Is that a joke or a serious question? I can't tell.
お前は人質のままでいたいのか？
Is that what you want? Well... Mary drops the costume in her hand. Then she smiles shyly.
痛いか
Maybe it is.
なんというド M な娘だ。お前がそんなはしたない女だったとは思わなかったぞ。
Such a masochist. I had no idea.
も。
She's like, what? I mean, I did it once. Maybe the next time he muhahas, I'll do it just for you guys. But it hurts my throat, so. Because I try to do it with as much oomph as he does, and my voice is not trained for that. I'm no Hoey and Kiyoma, okay? I don't muhaha every day. I don't think so. But I mean, as long as I'm your hostage, Mayushi won't be lonely, and neither will Ocarine, hehe. We love our Mayushi. Yeah, I see. Sometimes Mayuri throws me off my game. But if that's her reason for staying at the lab, then I'm happy. Aww. I'd better get going. Mayuri stands up and starts putting away her various sewing tools.
Mayuri.
Mayuri.
帰りがけに何か食っていくか。おごるぞ。
Hello! Want to get something to eat on the way back? My treat.
本当？どうしたの？
Really? You never treat me.
今日の俺は気分がいいのだ。
I'm in a good mood today. Wow!
キッチン二郎がいいな。
It's going pretty good. We have one more person before shit gets real. Like real. And I have a feeling right now the game is trying to make me sad. 'Cause it's working. You guys are probably confused if you've never seen the game or the anime and you don't know why, but I think the game is trying to be a dick right now. Then how about Kitchen Gyro? I don't know how you say that in English.
あそこのメンチカツはね、神なのです。
Their minced cutlet is god tier. She'll get no argument from me.
任せるがいい。
Just leave it to me.
わーい、オカリン大好き。マユシーはとっても幸せだよ。
Aww. Yay, I love you, Ocarine. Mayushi's really happy. Well, at least she's easy to please. Mayuri and I head for Kitchen Gyro, I don't know. After that, I'll see her safely to the station. Why does Ferris have cat ears when other people have people ears? Why can Ferris only speak in Nyanyanian? Where is my home, the Chinchilla Star? I want to know the truth, that's why I have to go to where all the answers can be found. I spend the next morning doing laundry at the nearby laundromat. When I return to the lab just past noon, Daru, Mayuri, and Kirisu are all assembled.
土曜日なのにご苦労。研究熱心なラボメンばかりで頼もしい限りだ。
Thanks for coming in on a Saturday. Your devotion to science makes me proud.
そうよね。
Kirisu sighs deeply.
夏真っ盛りのこの時期にバカンスにも行かずにこんな暑苦しい場所で変態どもと話してるなんて。
It's the middle of summer, but instead of going on vacation, I'm stuck in this sauna with a bunch of pervs.
どこで選択を誤ったんだろ
Where did I go wrong? She's really giving us a verbal beatdown.
涙を拭け。友達が一人もいない実験大好きっ子よ。
Oh, wow! Wipe your tears, you experiment-loving girl without a single friend.
う。泣いたらんわ。
I'm not crying.
だいたいメールで呼びつけたのはあんただろ。
It is. You know what that means. Spooptober. Besides, you're the one who told us to be here.
いかにも俺だ。だが律儀にそれに従い、こうして時間通りにラボへ来たのはお前の意志だ。
Indeed, but the one who obeyed my orders and arrived on time was you.
クリスちゃんはね、本当はとっても素直で真面目な女の子なんだってマユシーは思うな。
You know, Christian is actually a very honest and hardworking girl. That's what Mayushi thinks. McDee's! Oh my god! Yes. Listen. Me and Mayuri We same girl. Which is sad for later, but we same girl. Well, I mean, spooky season is basically always for me too, man, but you know. Mayuri smiles as she eats some nuggets from McDee's. Please tell me McDee's means McDonald's. You know that land that's on fire in the middle of Europe? On fire. And that's what makes her so adorable.
ナゲット食べながらいきなり何言い出すのよこの子。
How can this girl say something like that while eating a nugget? Don't let it bother you, that's just Mayuri's nature. I've been with her for a long time, so I'm used to it.
ユリフラグですね。わかります。
A Yuri flag, I get it.
わからんでよろしい。
I do not know. Please unget it.
はい。クリスチャンにナゲット1個あげるね。
Here, Christian, have a nugget.
ありがとう。
Thanks. While listening to their heartwarming banter, I go to put my laundry on the table. However,
そんなところに置くなよ。汚いな。
don't put that there, it's filthy.
洗濯済みだ。
I just washed them.
知るか。年頃の女子がいる前にパンツを含む洗濯物を堂々と置くのはデリカシーなさすぎだろって言ってんの。
Like I care. What kind of guy puts his underwear in a girl's face? Have some decency.
俺のパンツが気になってしょうがないのならばそう言え。
You're that interested in my underwear, then just say so. Oh my
気にな
god.
ってなんかないわよ。
I'm not interested at all.
2人ともパンツ言うの禁止。マユシーは食事中なんだよ。
Come on, guys. No more talking about underwear. Mayushi's trying to eat here, okay?
そうは言いつつも、口にナゲットを運ぶ手は止めないのな。
How can you say that when you're still shoveling nuggets into your mouth?
俺の話の腰を折るな。
Don't interrupt me. I end up putting my laundry in the changing room.
昨日ダルには話したが、
Oh,
これまでの一連の実験の結果を受けて気
the
づいた
music
こと
just
があ
got
る。
serious. As I explained to Daria yesterday, I've noticed something about the results of our experiment.
D メールには不確定要素が強すぎるということだ。結果に対する確実な保証がない。
Emails have too many uncertain variables. We can never be sure what will happen when we send one.
しょうがないんじゃない？受け取った側がどういう対応をするかに結果が委ねられているんだから。
It's not like we can do anything about that. After all, the result is up to whoever receives the mail.
逆に言えば相手の性格、性質を分析し誘導させることだって可能かもしれないし。
Of course, if you analyze the recipient's psychology, then you might be able to manipulate them into doing what you want.
そういう心理学的な要素を考えるのはどこぞの法王院パンツさんには無理かもしれないけど。
So that might be a bit too much for Halloween underwear here.
マキセ氏さ、パンツって言いたいだけちゃうんかと。
You just wanted to say underwear, didn't you?
パンツはともかくとして D メールにまだ博打のような感覚があるのは確実。
Underwear aside, the fact that D-mail is still far from complete. I need a more reliable time machine before I can expose CERN and the organization and plunge the world into chaos.
そこで今回諸君に集まってもらったのは他でもない。本日の円卓会議の議題は
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I called you here today. The purpose of today's roundtable conference is
またいつの間にか円卓会議にされてるし。
another roundtable.
そんなに円卓会議やりたいならせめて円卓を買ってきなさいよ。
If you want a roundtable conference that much, at least go buy a roundtable.
違うよクリスチャン。この前オカリンが言ってたけど、
Remember what
円卓は
Ocarine
みん
said,
なの心
Christian?
の中にあるんだって。
The roundtable is in our hearts.
まゆりさんって本当に純真な子なのね。でも岡部の言うことはあんまり真に受けない方がいい。
Mayuri-san, you're really innocent, but you shouldn't take everything Okabe says seriously. Really?
円卓の定義など今はどうでもいいのだ。それよりも議題は
Thanks for the look, Zach. Much appreciated. The round table doesn't matter now. More importantly, the purpose of today's meeting.
D メールではなく、セルンと同じように物理的タイムトラベルを行う方法を模索したいという件についてだ。
Is to explore methods of true physical time travel, not just email, with the objective of sending someone to the past like CERN has.
バカ言わないで。
Don't be ridiculous. That was fast. And she's glaring at me even harder than she was during the whole underwear thing.
セルンがあれだけの大規模な装置を使ってすでに9年もかけてるのに、まだ成功すらしてないんだぞ。
CERN has the best equipment in the world, and even after 9 years, they still haven't succeeded.
私たちにどうにかできるわけないじゃない。
We can't possibly hope to accomplish something like that.
ゲルオカリンになっちゃうね。
You'll become a gel ocarine.
ゲロカエルン的なつうかあれなんで流行ったんだろうな。
I don't think she meant it that way. Kind of sounds like a Gero froggy. Why did those things get popular anyways?
あ、いいや、笑い事じゃなく。
This isn't a laughing matter.
諦めるには早すぎるのではないか。我らはすでに D メールという人類史上初の快挙を達成したではないか。
Isn't it too early to give up? Haven't we already succeeded with D-mail in a first in human history?
だから史上初じゃないって。セルンの方が先じゃね？
But we're not the first. Didn't CERN do it before us?
人類史上初の時空を超えるメール。それを成し遂げた俺たちに不可能という文字はない。
It's pretty good. We're getting into the it's gonna get real pretty fucking quick here. So, and I don't know how much darker the visual novel is versus the anime, but in game good, a fucky wucky in progress. Yeah, kinda, yeah. It's basically already been fucky wucky, but it's about to get even more fucky wucky. So, you know, there's that. Such baseless confidence. Anyway, wasn't it just a coincidence that we discovered D-mail?
未だにリフターに代替しているものが何なのかすら解明できていない。
We still haven't figured out what's functioning as the lifter.
それが解明できればいいのだろう。
We just need to figure that out, don't we?
全然ダメ。
It's futile.
セルンですら解決できていない問題にはどう対処する？
How do you Sorry. Blech. Fuck. How do you solve a problem that even CERN can't figure out?
局所場指定ができないんじゃどこに飛ぶかわからない。
If you can't send the destination, then you don't know where you'll leap to.
何もない宇宙のど真ん中に飛ばされるのはごめんだお。
I'll pass on leaping into deep space, thanks. That is a problem. If you can't control where you'll end up, your time machine is worthless.
いや、ちょっと待て。
Wait a second.
D メールは局所場指定をしていないぞ。にもかかわらず、きちんと指定先に届いている。これはどう説明する？
We don't set the destination when we send a D-mail, yet it still arrives where it's supposed to. How do you explain that?
言われてみれば。
Now that you mention it.
メルアド指定してるからちゃんと届いてるんじゃね？
L-Sai Congru. Hello, Harlequinzy? You set the mail address, right? Isn't that enough?
そうなのかな。携帯の電波なんて何千万キロも離れた場所から補足できるとは思えないけど。
Is it? I don't think a phone signal can be received from millions of kilometers away.
電波が届かないところにいますってなるんじゃないかなってマユシーは思います。
I bet you'd get a busy signal or something. I stare at my phone.
あるいは携帯電話はブラックホールとホワイトホールを兼ねているのかもしれん。
The fuck's a white hole? You shouldn't speculate like that. You have zero basis.
ワームホールができている可能性は？
Is it possible that we form a wormhole?
未だかつてワームホールの実在が確認されたことはない。
No wormholes have ever been confirmed to exist. I groan. Kirisu and Daru fall silent. The problem has them stumped too. From working out, I take it, Kelnix? Mayuri's the only one smiling. She probably doesn't understand and is just smiling because she feels like it.
いずれにせよ、厳然たる事実として D メールは過去に届いている。それが
Science?
セルンに対して
Gotcha.
俺たちがリードしてい
I
る点
mean,
だ。
it's cool, but when you don't understand it, like when she was standing there trying to explain black holes to Daru, I was like, what? Like I understood the words coming out of her mouth, but oh my god. I was just like, that hurts my brain. What? In any case, the cold hard truth is that D-mails arrive precisely when and where we want them to. We're ahead of CERN in that regard.
タイムトラベルについても D メールを応用すれば実現の可能性はあるのではないか？
Now, can we apply D-mail technology to physical time travel?
でもさ、D メールじゃ36バイトプラスアルファのデータ量しか送れないじゃん。
But with D-mails, you can only send 36 bytes of data.
人間を丸々物理転送させるなんてマジ無理。
No way you can send a whole person with that kind of limit. It's the same problem the CERN is having, and the reason their subjects turn into jellymen.
ゲルオカリンになりたければ止めないわよ。
If you want to become Gel Ocarine, I'm not stopping you. Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers make my skin crawl. Recalling the fate of CERN's researchers make my skin crawl. I read that already. Care black holes, ring singularities, supergravitational space-time distortions. If you can adjust the lifter's volume of electron injection, you might be able to make the ring singularities naked. CERN is having a hard time controlling the lifter. Even if we do figure out what's functioning as the lifter in our time machine, I doubt we'll be able to solve the problem easily. Meaning that at present, we can only send a mere 36 bytes of data. I wonder how much data there is in a human body. I bet it's more than an exabyte. What in the mother of fuck?
物理的転送なんて考えない方が身のためね。
Yeah,
デ
something
ー
like
タだ
that.
けのタイムトラベルだけでもすごいことなんだから、それで我慢すべき。
It would be best to leave physical transfer aside for now. Sending data through time is an amazing feat by itself. We should be satisfied with what we've got. I assume that's what you meant. Sending data through time is enough, huh?
世の真理を探求する科学者とは思えない後ろ向きな発言だな。
Such pessimism. Jesus, I can't even fucking say these words. Such pessimism is unbecoming of a scientist sworn to uncover the secrets of the universe.
身の丈に合ったことを考えろって言っている。
I'm telling you to know your limits.
真理を探求するなら、しかるべき頭脳と設備とお金を揃えないと。少なくともセルン並みにはね。
If you're going to uncover the secrets of the universe, you need personnel, equipment, and funding to rival CERN.
こんな貧乏サークルじゃ、志だけ高くても何もできない。
It's one thing to set lofty goals, but this impoverished lab has no resources to speak of.
前から思ってたけど、電話レンジはちゃんとした研究機関に持ち込んで、専門家に委ねるべきよ。
I've been thinking maybe we should bring the phone wave to a proper research institution and entrust it to a specialist.
セルンがタイムマシンの研究を極秘にしてるなら、私たちはきちんと公表して人類の未来のために役立てなきゃ。
Yeah, I don't know about that, Kirisu. CERN's keeping their time machine research top secret, so if we make an official announcement, it'll benefit the future of mankind.
もし公表すれば機関のやつらに俺の存在を気づかれる。
If we make an official announcement, the organization will become aware of my existence.
あのね、こっちは真面目に話してるんだぞ。冗談言ってる場合じゃ。
Oh, come on, I'm being serious here. This isn't the time for your childish...
それに俺たちはセルンをハッキングした身だ。
And we've hacked into CERN.
奴らは人体実験までしている非常な連中。その背後には国家の枠組みさえ超えた強大な権力も見え隠れする。
Those heartless bastards will do anything, even experiment on human beings. And behind them is a power greater than all the nations of the earth.
もし電話レンジカッコ仮を公表すれば 俺たちは消されるかもしれん。
If we make the phone wave public, they might have us erased.
映画の見過ぎじゃない？
You watch too many movies.
300人委員会という名前が実際にセルンの資料にあった。
The name Committee of 300 appeared in actual CERN documents.
そうだけど。
Yeah, but Kirisu's tone weakens.
なんだか
Alright, buddy.
マユシーは怖いよ。
Yeah, he's 100% right. 100% right. Come here, buddy. Mayushi's kind of scared.
ハッキングがバレたらガチで僕たち消されそうだよね。バレるようなヘマはしてないけど。
Uh-huh. 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 Don't fucking bring the traumatic events of the squirrel back to my brain. Fucking animal, you. If they find out about our hacking, they'll seriously have us killed. I didn't make any mistakes that could give us away, of course.
それにこれが何よりも問題なのだが。
Also, and this is the biggest problem, I lower my voice and look hard at each one of them in turn.
公表してしまったらもう好き勝手に D メールが送れなくなるではないか。
Jesus Christ, Okabe. If we go public, we won't be able to do cool stuff with D-mails anymore.
あんたね。
Why you?
この夢の装置をそう簡単に手放すものか。
No way I'm giving up such an awesome machine.
俺は法院京馬。
I
時
am
空を支配する
Hoyin
狂気の
Kyoma.
マッドサイエンティスト。望むのはそう混沌。
Oh my god. I am Hoyin Kyoma, the mad scientist who rules space and time. What I desire is, that's right, chaos!
ダメだこいつ。早くなんとかしないと。
This guy's hopeless. Better do something quick.
え
Everybody freezes.
クリスティーナ、お前アットチャンネル。
Christina, are you an at channel?
うるさい。それ以上言うな。そんなわけないから。
Shut up. I'm not, okay?
で
Where the fuck does he get Christina from Kurisu? Bruh. Kurisu gives me her sharpest glare yet. Her eyes are so cold, my spine turns to ice. I nod and swallow what I was going to say.
そういえばダルよ。セルンへのハッキングはその後さらに進んだか。
That reminds me, Daru, have you made any progress hacking into CERN? He did say it would take time to learn how to use the IBM 5100. But I know he's been coming to the lab every day to work on it. I said that already, sorry. His monitor is always displaying some kind of program and his fingers are always busy on the keyboard.
ああ、今はセルンの膨大な資料を漁ってるとこ。
Yeah, right now I'm combining CERN's massive database.
翻訳しながら全部読むのに何年かかるやら。一応重要そうなところはマキセ氏に渡しておいたけど。
It would take years to read it all. For now, I've passed everything that looks important to Makise for translation.
まあ基本的には僕にはもうやれることはないよ。
Basically, I've gone as deep as I can go.
セルンは今や僕の思いのまま。
CERN belongs to me now.
お前が味方でよかったとつくづく思うよ。
Thank goodness you're on my side. If only you weren't so weak to seduction.
それでクリスティーナ、翻訳状況について報告を。
Christina, report on the status of these translations.
そのいちいち芝居がかった喋り方。どうにかならない？なんか軽くイラッとくるのよね。
Can you stop talking like that? It's pretentious and annoying as hell. Hell with a star. Maynard takes a cute idol-like pose and smiles for some
ク
reason.
リスちゃん、あのね、オカリンの幼なじみとして教えてあげると、 オカリンの喋り方はね、そのうち慣れちゃうよ。
Christian, as Okarin's childhood friend, I promise you'll get used to how he talks eventually.
そのうちっていうのが10年後じゃないことを祈るわ。
I just hope it doesn't take 10 years.
お前、この俺と10年来の付き合いをしたいというのか？それはつまりこのラボに骨を埋めるという意味。
So you're saying you want to stay with me for 10 years? In other words, you want to work in this lab for the rest of your...
皮肉よ、皮肉。
It was sarcasm. Get it? Sarcasm.
そうか。
Oh.
ではさっさと報告しろ、クリスティーナ。でなければお前のことをネラーと呼ぶ。
Give me a report, Christina. If you don't, I'll call you an A channeler, at channeler, whatever.
違うっつってんでしょ。
Didn't you hear me the first time? She glares at me again. My blood goes cold. Goes cold.
一応時間を見て翻訳は進めてるけど、今のところタイムマシンに関する目新しい情報はなし。
I've been working on the translation when I have time, but so far I haven't seen anything new about time travel.
やっぱりセルンも問題の解決策を見つけようと四苦八苦してる。
It looks like CERN is still struggling to find a solution. Maybe they'll have to wait for another 24 years, like Teeter said.
ダル、他に成果は？
Daru, any other results?
成果じゃないけど、今セルンは実験の真っ最中みたいでさ、ちょうど LHC がフル稼働してんだよね。
Well, it looks like CERN's in the middle of a big project, so the LHC is at full operation.
そこに割り込んでこっそり使わせてもらえないかなって模索中。
I'm trying to see if I can cut in and maybe use it secretly.
嘘。
What? No way. Curiously's stunned. Honestly, so am I.
それってすごいの？
Is that amazing?
すごいどころじゃない。とんでもないことやらかそうとしてるわね。
It's not amazing, it's downright outrageous.
スーパーハカー、恐ろしい子。
Super Haka, what a monster.
おい、クリスティーナ。お前わざとだろ。
Hey, Christina, are you doing that on purpose?
何のこと？
Doing what? She's an at channeler, no doubt about it.
でもまあ、それができるようになったところで使い道なんてないだろうけどな。
Anyway, I'm just doing it for laughs. It's not like we have any reason to use the LHC.
作戦は順調だな。第3段階にはいつ入れる？
It sounds like things are going smoothly. When do you begin stage 3 of the operation?
第3段階って何ぞ？
What's stage 3?
セルンがひた隠しにしている禁断の領域。そこに隠された闇を暴くことに決まっている。
CERN's most secret forbidden domain. We're going to free the darkness hidden inside.
日本語で OK。
In Japanese, please.
IBN5100 で構築されたデータベースがあっただろう。そこへのハッキングにはもう着手したのかと聞いているのだ。
The IBN 5100 database. I'm asking if you started hacking it yet. Daru frowned.
ああ、それは無理って言ったじゃん。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. We can't, remember?
IBN5100 さえあればなんとかなるんだろう。
You said all we needed was an IBN 5100 of our own.
なる。でも
Right.
逆に言えば、だからこそ手も足も出ないわけで。
That's the problem. We can't do anything without one.
ん？
Yep. Here it goes. Here we go. Again, this feeling of disconnect. The conversation isn't making sense. Ow, sorry.
IBN5100 は俺が手に入れてきただろう。まだ触ってもいないのか。
Yep, not good. Not good. The power of D-mail, man. But I got you an IBN 5100. You haven't started working on it yet?
え？手に入れてきた？いつ？
You got one? When? Oh god. Puzzled, I look at Kirisu and Mayuri. Mayuri looks confused, like always. Kirisu meets my eyes and shrugs her shoulders.
私も聞いてないわよ。手に入れたなんて話は。
First I've heard of it.
バカな。
Impossible. That just can't be. It can, though. Because did you read? That's all I'm gonna say. No spoilers. I dashed into the development room. The IBN 5100 I borrowed from Yanabayashi Shrine should be on the shelf inside. It's in a cardboard box. It weighs 25 kilos, too heavy for a single person to carry. But when I go to look,
ない。
it's gone. It's no longer where I left it.